Welcome, teachers. When last I left you, we had taken a file from Canvas, downloaded it into OneNote, and had then used OneNote to mark that assignment. So you can see here that I have an assignment. A lot of teachers now want to know how are students going to submit the assignment when they have finished marking in OneNote. So over in OneNote, you can see that I have the same file that I previously downloaded, the file from the Great American Eclipse. I wrote a generic note on here that I promised not to stare at the eclipse without my eclipse glasses on, and then sign my name. And let's say that you wanted students to upload that page. Make sure that you are on that page, and then you are going to go to File, and you are going to go to Export, and at Export you are going to choose PDF, and then you are going to hit Export. When this screen pops up and asks you where you would like to save the export, this is the most important step. You need to have the students choose either their OneDrive or their Google Drive as a place to store that. I am going to choose OneDrive, and then I am going to create a new folder, and I would highly recommend you have the students do this as well. And I would just call it something like Canvas Assignments or For Upload to Canvas or something along those lines so that they know that every assignment they put in there is something to be uploaded to Canvas. And I'm going to call this Example Assignment 1 for the file name. Important to know that I must click in the folder for the file to be saved there. So even if I've typed the name there and I've typed the folder there, if I don't double click that folder, it's not going to open that. Make sure you're in the correct folder, make sure you have the file name that you want, and notice here I have just done one page. You could do an entire section or you could do the entire notebook. So as I said, this is just one page. If you wanted the entire section or the entire notebook, you would need to select that option. I'm going to hit Save. My file is then saved to OneNote. If I were doing it in Google Drive as opposed to OneDrive, the process would be the exact same. I would just select Google Drive and I would create a folder and I would do all of those things. Now I'm going to go back over to Canvas. I'm going to go to Submit Assignment. I am going to go to Choose File. And I am going to locate the file that I just saved. And if you remember, it was in my OneDrive, and it was in a folder called Canvas Assignments, and it was called Example Assignment 1. I'm going to hit Open. I would then hit Submit Assignment. Notice that if you chose Google Drive instead of OneDrive, it's going to show all the files that are in your Google Drive. That's awesome. However, I will caution you that occasionally I've seen it take a little bit of time to sync between a Google Drive upload and the file actually showing up in Google Drive. Now, due to the fact that I am logged in as a student, it's not going to show what's actually in my Google Drive because my accounts aren't matching up and I'm not authorized to log in student view because it does a few weird things in Canvas. So the students would have to hit authorize and they would have to log in and then they would see all of their files right there. So that is an option. So you could have a student upload to Google Drive and then turn it in. I just have seen a little bit of a lag time there and I've not seen that with OneDrive. It's entirely up to you, and if you find that Google Drive works well for you, that's awesome. So Google Drive, or you can do the file upload through OneDrive. Either way, it's essentially the same process. I will be happy to help you out if you have any questions, but when the students are ready, they then hit Submit Assignment, and as always, it is going to then, it being Canvas, is going to notify them that they have turned the assignment in here in the upper right-hand corner. If you have any questions about that process, please let me know. Otherwise, good luck having your students turn in files they have created in OneNote.